Good morning, everyone. Previous class, yes, good morning. Previous class, we had wonderful examination. Everybody done well. Try to improve your explanation, comprehensive skill. Learn to make new sentences. Use knowledge and explain by making pleasant and wonderful sentences. It's a lot of improvement in your writing. I'm glad to appreciate everyone. Study of social groups. Previous class we had been learned that meaning, definitions, characters, differences. Today we have to start with classification of groups. According to Dwight Sutterson, involuntary group means a group created by involuntarily. Voluntary group created by voluntary actions. C. Delegate group, a group created for grant superior power. Which means a group created by superiors, which is a delegate group. Second, Coley. A. Primary groups, B. Secondary groups. Primary means is a fundamental. For example, family. Secondary means that group have been created by primary groups. For example, family create religion. Family create educational groups and economic groups. So economic and political groups are treated as secondary groups. In the examination, primary and secondary group, very, very important. Look at this group, tribal group. Educational groups. Third classification by George Hesson, unsocial, which means life itself, a group not communicate with other groups. For example, tribal groups, unsocial, not interact with other groups. B. Pseudo-social, participate in large society, C. Antisocial, a group against interest of society. Fourth classification, Summers classification. A. In group, a group which is within the organization. So this classification mainly concerning the micro-sociology, for example in a hospital. Inside the group, members of group which is in group. Out group means, for example, community health. A group working outside the organization, but connected with that organization, which is out group. Next, we are going to detail about primary and secondary groups. The examination, this topic very important, frequently asked. Define primary group. It is a group nucleus of all social organization. It is a small group, small number of persons, direct contact with others, face to face, mutual help, companionship, common questions. Common questions means common ideas or similarity of needs and culture, etc. Example, family is a primary group. Look at this family. So, which is macro sociology. Okay, all society concerned, family is a primary nucleus of society, which means family members only create all other groups. Then characteristics of primary groups. First character, physical proximity, which means physically so close with each other. Just imagine family, father, mother, children, physically so contact with. Second, small size. Number of members is very few comparatively secondary group. Few members. Third one, stability. The primary group is more stable than secondary groups. The reason is that the members of primary group emotionally attach with each other, physically attach with each other. Fourth one, similarity of background. The group members having same culture, same language, same belief, etc. Fifth one, limited self-interest. The members of primary group work for other members. For example, parents for children, husband for wife, wife for husband, like this. Sixth one, shared interest. The members have been shared their likeness, interest, and desire mutually and try to fulfill within the primary group. Look at this. Family is a primary group. Next, importance of primary group. First, important to individual, spontaneous living, which means unplanned, free to living, there is no restrictions. Second, provision of stimulus. Stimulus means motivation. The group members mutually motivate with each other to develop their self-development. Enrich their personality and characters. Third one, united in process. The every members in the primary group united with each other. So which is help to develop individuality development and enrich the life and promote happiness. Look at this, a group. The importance of the primary group for society. In the society, primary group having for vital important. We know that if there is no family, there is nothing other groups. There is no religion, there is no education. So this family primary groups doing fundamental role in this, are fundamental important in this society. First, authority. Authority to create and control all other secondary groups. For example, family create the government through democratic process. Second, compromise. Compromise means dissolve the problems mutually in the society, which make peace and development in society. Third one, enumeration. Orderly listing of all people in the society. As we know that every members are listed according to their families, in a society, in a community, how many families and family members, and orderly listed. Fourth one, integration. The primary group have been coordinate every sections of the populations or people in the society and work together to develop peace and development in our society. So the primary group is very, very important for society, for development, mainly sustainable development. Then secondary groups, a definition. The group provide experience lacking in intimacy. Intimacy means suggestions. The group members not directly contact with each other and only indirectly. Then characteristics of secondary group. First character, formal, informal relations. Just imagine educational groups or educational, for example, in colleges. Having both relationship. Formal means some rules and regulations defined, and other relationship are informal by means of interaction, display their desire, etc. Second character, large in size. Comparatively primary group, the secondary group is very, very big. The number of members concerned. Third one, membership is not compulsory. We can choose any group. One educational group or other educational. One economic groups or other economic groups. It's not compulsory. But primary group concerned, just compare with primary group concerned, everyone should be member of the family, Fourth one, active and inactive members. In secondary group, many members are not active. For example, in political groups, maximum of political party members are inactive. Few members only active. Fifth one, relations. Indirect means there is no direct contact. The people indirectly contact with secondary groups. Sixth one, formal rules. The every functions defined by rules or regulations. Formal rules, for example, political group, government. Every functions of government have been defined by Constitution of India. 7, status depends on his or her role. What we do in a secondary group, that is a status. Highest role become high status. Which is determined by various factors, mainly educational factors. 8th one, goal oriented. The fact is that the secondary group have been created by primary group members to fulfill their needs. So every secondary group having a aim to fulfill a particular need of people or goal. For example, educational groups, political groups, economic groups. Economic groups created to fulfill their economic needs. Next, organization of secondary group. Mainly imagine the government is a secondary group. First organization, federative principle. Federation means every states, for example, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra, Karnataka, is all every states together and organized. Second, principles of official responsibility. So this is maybe called as bureaucracy. The officials can try to implement rules to organize the society. Then importance of secondary groups. First important, efficiency. Every secondary group try to fulfill individual need. For example, promote their efficiency. For educational institutions, educational groups try to promote skills and knowledge. And intellectual abilities. Second, opportunity. The secondary group provide opportunity to everyone. Through democratic process. Third one, wider outlook. It has vast scope. To fulfill the individual needs in the society. So the three importance of secondary groups, we can make more than this. In the examination aspect, it's enough. Then difference between primary group and secondary group. Primary, secondary. Primary is smaller, but secondary is very large. Primary close, face to face, but secondary distance. Primary small area, secondary large area. Primary informal and spontaneous. There is no rule, norms are available, but there is no rule, definite rule. Free to living. But in formal groups, example government and political groups, every activities are defined by rules and artificial, created by primary group members, Next, all person involved, everyone involved in the family are primary group. But in secondary group, limited. Next one, primary group is long lasting. Long means difficult to dissolve. But secondary group, temporary. Reason is that it is artificial, created by primary group members. If the people want to create the group, in other words, can be dissolved. Primary blood relation, for example in family, brother, sister. But in secondary there is no blood relation. Then internal control. Primary groups are controlled by internally. For example, family norms. But secondary group controlled by external control, by legislation. For example, educational group controlled by legislation. Professional groups are controlled by law. For example, Medical Council Act control the medical profession. Profession and education. Nursing Council Act, which is control the nursing professional activities as well as educational activities. So external control. Next, deep we feeling. Husband, wife, children, our family. But in secondary group, less we feeling. So these are the difference between primary and secondary group. Students, just imagine about the micro sociology and macro sociology. Micro means concerning whole society. The primary is a fundamental primary group, and other groups are secondary groups, which was created by family members. Next, we need to think about micro sociology. For example, groups in the hospital. Role of primary and secondary group in hospital and rehabilitation setting. So every organization having primary group as well as secondary groups. Every organizations. Before, I would like to ask one question regarding previous section, primary and secondary groups. Aarti. Aarti. Manisha. Manisha. Jefflin Shaija.
Yes, sir.
Can you define primary groups? Important words enough. Primary groups.
It is a group in which smaller number of persons, which they come in contact with each other, they meet face to face, mutual help, discuss of common question.
Yes. Thank you for answer. Wonderful answer.
Thank you, sir.
Look at this. Next we have to learn about role of primary and secondary groups in hospital and rehabilitation setting. Look at this. This is a hospital organizational structure. Every hospital having this structure. BD. BD means Board of Directors. Mainly this structure corporate hospital as well as some small hospitals there is no board of directors, only single man may be control their hospital. Board of Directors. MD, Managing Director. Managing Director control and administrate all departments. For example, financial administration, human resource management, material management, everything administration. Then Managing Director control MS and NS. MS means Medical Superintendent. NS Nursing Superintendent. Medical Superintendent concern doctors, medicals, doctors, surgical doctors, surgeons, pediatrician. Nursing superintendents overseeing maternal health nurses, child health nurses, medical surgical nursing departments, as well as child health, community health, mental health. These all the departments are concerned by the nursing superintendent. Then every departments divided into various subsections, super speciality. For example, child health nursing divided into neonatal care, then pediatric surgery, etc. So within the hospital, which is primary group, the primary group is that every unit of hospital becoming a primary. That groups having primary group characters, mainly face-to-face contact, physical proximity, and nucleus. Nucleus of the hospital. If a hospital having more units, the hospital become bigger and grow. If a hospital having less unit, what will happen? Become smaller. So every unit of hospital is nucleus of the healthcare unit. So this is primary group and management group is secondary group. The reason why it having secondary group characters. What are the characters? Not face-to-face contact. Indirect relationship. Detail going on. So students, when you go to hospitals, think about what are the groups in the hospital. Okay? Look at this. Single unit of hospital is primary group. Example, pediatric unit. Hospital management group is secondary group. Types of rehabilitation: physical, psychological, social, and vocational rehabilitations in the hospital. Look at this primary group in the hospital. Can you see that primary group? Patient, doctor, nurse, a particular unit. They physically close with each other, direct contact, share their knowledge. Look at this emergency unit. This is also a primary group in the hospital. Primary. And look at this, professionals directly interact with, try to solve the problems. Then role of primary group in the hospital: good and effective health care. Directly provide services. Diagnosis. How to diagnosis? The patients, family, nurse interact with. Treat the diseases. Accountability, which is very, very important. Every unit of hospital having record their data. For example, nurse record their nursing data in the time of OP as well as IP. The IP accountability is very, very important. The reason is that if the patient may be receiving the missing dose, of overdose medicines. So every action should be accountable or answerable to other members of the groups as well as superiors. I would like to give one illustration. For example, in the particular unit of hospital, day shift nurses working. The nurses should be record all the data regarding how much the vital signs, mainly administration of drugs. Which drugs given last, for example, morning or evening, should be recorded, accountable, which help to this night duty nursing professionals can follow that. Also, the account, this is important, is that so this data only concerning the secondary groups. For example, hospital planning and facilitation. So in the hospitals, the primary groups doing fundamental role to concerning care and need what are the facilities need, which is only concerned determined by particular unit of hospital. Then effective communication. Communication means directly face-to-face interaction, doctors, nurses. Then cooperation, work together, every health doctors, nurse, for example, pediatric unit, pediatrician, pediatric specialist nurses, and other professionals work together. Then teamwork. healthcare team. Look at this. This is one of the primary group in the hospital. Then role of secondary group. Secondary group means management group. What do management? First, planning. For example, medical superintendent, nursing superintendent, medical director, board of directors, then administrative departments, different specialties in administration, management, material management, human resource management, financial management, together is a management group. That group do not directly contact with patient, they only indirectly involve that the caregiving area in the hospitals. So plan to facilitate what need for primary groups. Then organize the facilities, organize human resources for every unit of hospitals. Then staffing. Staffing means appointment of doctors and nurses. Then directing. For example, medical superintendent direct to doctors. Nursing superintendent direct to nursing specialist. Medical director instruct to medical superintendent as well as nursing superintendent. Then direction is over. Then coordination. Coordination means integration, the nursing services. For example, particular unit of hospital. The nursing superintendent integrate all the nursing services. Medical superintendent coordinate all the medical services or integrate all the medical services. Then reporting. This every unit having this data regarding patients, their diseases, mortality, how many, stillbirth, for example, maternal health nursing department may have how many birth, as well as what are the new diseases, incidents. These are the data, for example, HIV. Data collected recorded by the particular unit of hospital. That data goes to the nursing, this department, nursing superintendent, as well as medical superintendent. That data went to medical director. The medical director answerable to report to government. Government regarding hospital activities. For example, how many tests, HIV tests conducted in particular hospital should be report. How many birth should be reported to the government through birth and the office, registered office. So which is reporting regarding what are the matter happening in the hospital, mainly life saving, how many patients, as well as including not only material or not only the disease, also concerning report to the financial report to government, mainly taxation, etc. Next is that budgeting. The secondary group have been financial plan, okay, financial plan to facilitate to all the hospital units. For example, any new equipment need for pediatric surgery unit, okay, that time pediatric surgery head of the nurse or pediatric medical director, pediatrician report to the nursing superintendent. Nursing superintendent report to the medical director, as well as inform to manage medical superintendent, mainly medical director. Medical director or managing director inform to administrative department, material management department. Our hospital need a particular equipment for pediatric surgery unit. So that material management department order that material, then supplied to pediatric unit. So this is a role of secondary group in the hospital. So clear about it? What are the groups in the hospital? A particular unit of hospital is primary group. Management group is secondary group. The fact is that primary group directly involved to caregiving. Secondary group indirectly involved. So management group in the hospital having secondary group's characters, and particular unit of hospital having primary group's characters. So which is microsociology, okay? Study about a particular sociology of a particular hospital. So that clear about it? So today we had a wonderful day we know about what are the groups in our society. All macro sociology concerned, family is a fundamental, government is a secondary group. In micro sociology concerned, we are nursing professionals should be groups in the hospital and primary groups and secondary group. We can easily should be conceptualized, should be think about the hospital and groups in the hospital. Mainly this knowledge is very useful for both setting. In the primary and secondary group in hospital, which is used in clinical setting. Then family and government, which is essential in community health nursing. Then spatial groups we will learn next class. Now questioning time. Shinu mold.
Yes, sir.
Can you list a few characteristics of secondary group?
Okay, sir. Formal and informal relations,
Yes.
large in size,
Yes.
membership is not
Okay.
compulsory.
Compulsory. Yes. Yes. Okay, Shinu mold. Thank you. for your wonderful answer. Thank you. Okay, students, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.